Here is a practice test for you to solve and check algebraic equations. I hope you have learned the process of doing or solving algebraic equations. Now it's time to test, okay? So copy these 6 questions, solve, and then you may look into my suggestions. The questions here are: A, x minus 6 equals to 5 plus 1. B is x plus 3 equals to 12 minus 5. C is m plus 5 equals to 5 plus 3. D is p minus 2 equals to 2. X minus 11 equals to 12 minus 7, and m plus 1 equals to 7 minus 2. So you can pause the video now, copy them. Once you have copied, solve them, and then look into my suggestions. I'll give you a solution of some of them, okay? Now here are my suggestions. We know these are all equations since we have equal to signs. We also know these are all algebraic equations since we have variables. Variables are these alphabets, lowercase alphabets in this case. There is no restriction. You can always have uppercase alphabets also, okay? Now how to solve them? First part is to solve, of course. Combine like terms is our first step. So on the right side, 12 minus 5, we can combine 12 minus 5. What is it? 12 minus 5 is 7. And on the left side, we have x plus 3. Now, we need to isolate x. That is the next step. To do so, we can get rid of 3 from both sides. So we'll do minus 3 both sides. So when we do minus 3 both sides, I get solution for x, and that is x is equals to 7 minus 3, which is 4, correct? Now we can always check our answer. What is 4 plus 3? 4 plus 3 is 7. That is equal to 12 minus 5. So we have left side equals to right side. Since left side equals to right side, we have checked that our solution is correct, okay? Let me take one more for you. This one is m plus 5 equals to 5 plus 3. Now, when you look at it, you know m should be 3, right? So we are expecting m equals to 3, which should be the correct answer. Let's check whether it is correct or not. To get rid of 5, we have to do minus 5 both sides, right? So when I do minus 5 both sides, what do I get? I get m here equals to 5 minus 5 is 0, and I'm left with 3. Do you see that? So here I didn't even add them first. I could have added, right? 8 minus 5 is 3. That was also correct. So either way you could do. So at times you can only do all the operations together. Let me show you this method with a also. So what we will do here is we will add 6 both sides. Why are we adding? Since we want to get rid of minus 6. So when I add 6, I get x on the left side, and on the right side I get 5 plus 1 plus 6. Now 5 plus 1 is 6, 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 is my answer. Now let's check, is 12 correct or not? So left side, if I put 12 here, 12 minus 6 on the left side, on the right I have 5 plus 1. 12 minus 6 is 6, 5 plus 1 is also 6. So we find, yes, it is correct. That is how we can do it. So this is alternate way of doing it. That is to say that what we do is, we have x minus 11 equals to 12 minus 7. So what we can do is we can add 11 both sides. In that case, we'll have x minus 11 plus 11 equals to 12 minus 7 plus 11. Do you see that? So just add both sides. And minus 11 plus 11 is 0. So you're left with x equals to 12 plus 11 minus 7. Right? 12 minus 7 is how much? 5. And 5 plus 11 is 16. So you get 16 here. So x equals to 16 is your solution. Now to check it, you will write 16 for x. So you'll get 16 minus 11. That is your left side. Is it okay? And on the right side, you have 12 minus 7, which is 5. 16 minus 11 is also 5. So you get 5 equals to 5. That is correct. So that is how you can check, right? So this is also a very good method, and it helps to get the answer very fast. So we'll adopt this method for these two questions. P minus 2 equals to 2. I should be adding 2, right? So I'll do P minus 2 plus 2 equals to 2 plus 2. So I added 2 both sides. Do you see that? So plus 2 plus 2. This is what I did. Now, minus 2 plus 2 is 0. So I get P equals to 2 plus 2, 4. And you can check 4 minus 2 is 2. So this equation is correct. Perfect. This one we can do M plus 1 minus 1 equals to 7 minus 2 minus 1. So we did minus 1 both sides, and we get M equals to 7 minus 2 is 5, 5 minus 1 is 4. 4 plus 1, check it out, how much it is? 5. 7 minus 2 is also 5. So this is alternate way of doing things. So in this test or practice test, you also learned alternate method, right? So now we know two methods. One method is do like this, add 6, right? So that you're doing separately and kind of adding and getting your answer, right? It is more visual. It helps you. You align the things and you know exactly 3 minus 3 is 0. You're left with x, and 7 minus 3 is 4. You get your answer. Now this is how you should be doing in senior classes. X minus 11 plus 11 plus 11. Do you see that? And then you get your answer. Minus 11 plus 11, 0. You get x on the left side, and add and subtract rest of the terms on the right side, get your answer. So these are two ways you can do the same algebraic equation. I hope you appreciate both the methods. Thank you and all the best.